Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am JustTaniaJ, and today I'll be going over my final numbers for the month of May and my beginning plan for the month of June. So if you guys are ready, let's see what we got here. I'll put some stuff over there. So I already started trying to fill in some stuff for June. Let me just go back here to May. I did complete one challenge, which was raise budget, and that was the family roll, and I ended up saving $50. Some of the goals, I did update all my credit card information for my subscriptions, and I did do mystery savings scratch off. I did that twice, and I did some sinking funds, and I did sinking funds, as you know, well, a little bit of sinking funds last week. I had a magic month at the end of May, and so what I did was I didn't do any cash stuffing for that paycheck. I opted to make extra payments on my credit card. I did leave a buffer going into June so that I can make sure that anything that's coming off in the first few days of June will be paid for. And then after that, anything that's remaining, I'm going to take that remaining balance. I'm going to also pay on the credit card again. So my credit card to my that one, I end up putting $300 down, and I have a balance of $750. So I'm not sure if I'm going to pay it all off during the month of June or if I'm going to stretch it out to July. But after that, that card will be finished. I won't have to make any more payments on it unless I charge some stuff on it. And then let's go back to my numbers. Let's see. Okay, so when I closed out, I'll start here. My quarterly savings challenge, it started with $0. I ended with $70 for the quarterly, $126 in the scratch off, and $121 in my mini savings challenge. So we're going to continue on. We're going to complete those challenges for the month of June. I won't be adding anything to these anymore savings challenges till I complete these. Okay, so now I went over my sinking funds, and pretty much everything that I added here, we ended up pretty good. That I went over in my last video as I was closing out my sinking funds. So actually, I'm not going to really go over these numbers. We started at $5,031 and we ended with $5,286, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with these. This it's a small amount, but I'm okay with it. And the reason why is because when I initially did my monthly, I was showing that I was like negative for the whole entire month. So the fact that I was able to get some extra money up and put it into my savings funds was fine with me. So I'm pleased with that. $260 savings. So I thought that was great. So now I'm just gonna move into June. Again, I'll just revamp May. I just did pay my paycheck. My cousin gave me her money, and then I had, oh, that's the last check. That's the first week, guys. Sorry about that. I was like, why is this looking kind of crazy? Okay, so that was my magic paycheck, and all I did, I did some overtime, so my paycheck was $2,002.18. All I did was pay my credit cards, and I did my tithes. I gave myself some cash envelopes, gas, $50 for myself, groceries. I already spent, like, this is done. Dining out is done. Miscellaneous, I had already spent some money on some things that I needed to do, so I just gave myself $75 out of that and miscellaneous to cover those expenses that I kind of overpaid. And then I did $165 into my sinking funds, and I left a buffer of $587. So that was my zero base. And now I am clear to move on to June. And I'm just going to take this out real quick just so I can do my monthly. Let's see. So I'm going to do 1860 times 2. I don't always make the overtime. So for my pay, my monthly pay, that should be a total of $3,720. And that is kind of lowballing because I know I do overtime, but sometimes when I'm late or coming back from lunch, all those things that kind of deducts from what I have going on. Let me just close this. I know I'm kind of short for space. Guys, I changed my background because it was so dark. So I felt like I should, make it lighter so that it'll come through. And then my cousin, she hasn't gotten a move out date yet. So I don't want to just depend on her money. But, she does give me money for the month. And she gets paid weekly. So she does give it to me weekly. So that would be $500 that she pays me. Sometimes I never know how to list it as income, rent, but I just want to be really truthful and transparent. So that's it for that. So I have $3,720. Let me make sure I clear this, guys. I don't want that same mistake that I did before. So 3,720 plus 500. Before I start running off to the store again, thinking I'm gonna go buy something and don't even have the money to purchase what I need. So 4,200. I can't even see that from back here. Ah! $37. Oh, come on. 3,720 plus 500. $4,220. Okay, so first things first, we have mortgage. And then I was doing my mortgage principal. And I was adding $50 and with it, and that is $1,305. And then my common charges, which are HOA fees, but I live in a building, so here where I am, they call it common charges. That is $353. So all this stuff is due, this is due by the 10th, but it's really due on the 1st. And they give us until the 10th to pay it. Credit card 1. Okay, so that one I usually do $50 just for the first of the month, but I know it's going to be more. That is due on the 1st. And Amazon. I feel like I can't write today. What is that? $14.99. And that usually comes off on the 7th. No, the 1st. And then the internet. I probably need to go see if I can get to another provider and see if I can get a better deal, because now I don't no longer have that promotion. I haven't had it for a while, but because it went up, I'm thinking maybe I should go try to get a better deal somewhere. Okay, then I have my Apple Music. And that is $11.69. And that is normally due on the 12th. Then I have my home owner's insurance. And that is due also on the 12th. And that's $58.33. Then the 13th is like Disney Plus. And that's $20.19. Okay, then I have my utility bill. I don't even know, I skipped a line. Utilities. That's usually due around the 16th of the month. And that is about $300. It's usually actually more, but now that the weather's breaking, they actually called me today because I didn't even pay it yet. I've been playing with them. Like, you know, I don't know. I just have a love-hate with them. Like, I just want to hold on to my money as long as I possibly can without them shutting me off, which is not good. And then my cell phone is $117.36. And I have Verizon, guys, and I know I probably can get a cheaper carrier, but I'm so, like, I just believe in Verizon, and I will not change it. I've had it, the same phone number, for many years, and I just don't want to part with it, get rid of it. And then the 18th, I have Apple Memory. And what is that? That is $10.09. And then my auto insurance. That is $243. I was so confused because when I was looking at something, I said, I think I wrote down on the last one like $275, and I was like, that's not right. Like, why did I put that high amount up there? On the 25th, and let's see. Oh, I ran out of lines, guys. This is crazy. This is why I think I'm probably not gonna do monthly going forward, and just do my bi-weekly paychecks when I get paid. And that way I don't have to add so much to this. So auto insurance, and I have credit card 1, credit card 2, okay, I'm gonna add Riverside here. Next time I won't miss. That's $250. That's due on the 25th. And credit card 1 is $400. And credit card 2, I have $500, but you know, this varies, this changes. I did $300. So I'm gonna bring these totals down. There's no need to make them up so high at this point. And again, if I run these numbers, I can already tell you I'm gonna be in the negative, because that's what it looks like every single time. So guys, I don't know if you can hear, that's my ceiling fan in the background. It used to never click, so I don't understand why it's clicking now. I hope it's not bothering you guys. And then I have giving. Okay, so it's not too bad with what I have going on. I came up with $4,010.60. Now, even though I have giving here and it's not on here, I did include the $400 in this total. So now I just want to go into planning out. I'm not going to do any of these cash stuffings because I play it by ear when I get the money. As I get the money, that's how I'm going to more than most likely set it up. So let me just go back to my calendar. Okay, guys, I have some goals for myself for this season. I think I'm actually trying to lose weight. So my goal is to work out. So I usually walk. I get up and I walk. I do a 15-minute in the morning, 15-minute in the afternoon walk, and then I walk on my lunch break after I sit down and eat, and I'll just walk around the building like once or twice. And so that has been closing my ring on my watch, so I'm getting enough exercise. And then when I come home, I try to do 30 minutes of like cardio with like maybe some weights training and stuff like that. So I use like I have Beachbody for life, so I just go in and use that. And then my goal is I want to read. I put 10 pages, but I doubt that because I tried that the other night and my eyes just started crossing right away. I don't like to read, so I'm just really going to push myself to expand my mind. And so I have these blocks here and then here, and I try to do a block. So I'm going to highlight, as a matter of fact, let me do it now. So when I read, I'm going to use the pink highlighter. And when I work out, I'm going to use this orange highlighter. So I didn't meet my quota for today. And so I still got to do 30 minutes whenever I get off with you guys. And I made my boxes kind of small, so now I got to go back in and make them bigger. As you guys can see, you don't see any pink happening up on here, right? Because I do not like reading, and that's bad. I own it, but I really got to make some changes with that. I have to like do better. And so I do not have any stickers for today, so I am just going to write in my things, and I'll probably just use some of my different highlighters. So as far as bill pay, I'm going to mark it the way I really pay it. So my mortgage, even though it's on the 1st, I don't pay it until like the 15th or the 13th, somewhere around there. I usually pay it like 2 days before. Sometimes I pay it on the 10th because I noticed like if I can get it in before the 10th, I think they like waive a fee or some sort that they have linked to it. Try to get you to pay it early. So I'm gonna start doing that, but I don't have much going on. I'm gonna start my sinking funds. My thing is I just don't know what day are the better days for me. No one's here today, so today is a good day for me to do this, but trying to plan out my actual calendar. Let's see. Even if I said So I'm going to do sinking funds on Sunday the 9th. But I think I'm going to actually move that. I think I can do something before then. These scratch offs are scary. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do tomorrow. I probably should be here by myself. So I think I'm going to do sinking funds. I don't like that. Let me do this. So I get paid on the 14th. I'm probably going to do my mortgage payment here. Make sure I get that done. My common charges, I have to get that in the mail tomorrow. So we're going to put that there. Excuse me, tomorrow. I'm way ahead of myself. These are most of the most important things. So the 25th. So I have credit card 1, credit card 2, Riverside. I did make an extra payment to Riverside as well. And so I will be paying that off again. So I'm trying to get everything done early. Again, at my job, they're starting our move. So we are actually downsizing. Mostly everyone works, for the most part, they work remote. And I go into the office because I have an obligation to get my niece to school. And so it's just easier for me to go into the office. You know, by the time I drive to where I gotta go, it's only to drive all the way back. So I go into the office. But that is my, they have the movers coming in to pack up our cubicles. And we're moving from, we have a really large space, and we're downsizing in the same building to a much smaller space. It's gonna have 64 seats. So my credit department, they actually also found out that their jobs are also being moved to Mexico about last week, a week and a half now, I think. Everyone's supposed to be kind of leaving at the end of the year, but I foresee that going a lot quicker. The Mexico team, they seem to be on the ball, and they're learning all of the new software and the systems that they have coming in. So I don't foresee having a job all the way up to the end of the year like they said, but I'm not going to stress or worry about it either. So now, all of my subscriptions, what I did was I linked them to my credit card. So they're coming off of my credit card. So I'll be making one credit card payment. And last I did the numbers on that, it's like about $100, which I've been saving for anyway. So I don't know why I'm having a hard time and I'm struggling here. Okay guys, so when my cousin gives me her money that she gives me, I'm gonna alternate how I allocate that money. So when she gives it to me, it's like the end of the week. So that makes me roll it over to the following week. So that's why I have it here. But then she's also going to give me money again. And then I'm going to try to I wish I can open my book all the way. I'm going to try to do some type of, oh, I did it there. I got to take this off. That's what's going on. That's so confusing. Guys, please forgive me. I'm kind of all over the place, but when you don't write things down, sometimes this is what kind of happens. So I do apologize. I want to take this one off because I don't want to do it twice. So this should be scratch off. I'm sorry. So this should be my scratch off. Okay, and then let's see, so the knife. I have a meeting this day, right? For a second. No, this day. So this one I'm gonna do my mini savings challenges. More than most likely, I'm gonna do sinking funds here. I'm gonna put it on Tuesday. I think I'm gonna put it on Wednesday. And this, my quarterly challenge, when I do the mini, so let me just put that here too, quarterly. I'm gonna have to add another sinking funds. I'm gonna add another quarterly here, only because I won't meet the expectation of the challenge if I don't add some more in. Okay, so since I don't have any stickers, let's see, I'm gonna make oh, come on, open up. This light, okay. I'm gonna make my bills purple. And then I'm gonna do the mortgage principal. I'm gonna make my savings challenges pink. I don't know what world I'm living in, but you see how I only have 2 bills here. Oh, I should have chose a different color because I chose this pink for, okay, this is sinking funds. So let's see, let me mark this down. So I have bills. Savings challenges. I said that's gonna be pink, right? Oh, except for my quarterly challenge. That's supposed to be blue for the month. But that's okay. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. And I'm gonna put giving up here. And I'm gonna put that in purple because I kind of treat that like a bill. I wish I would have spaced these out a little bit more. That's too dark. Okay, my scratch off is gonna be, so last week when I did the scratch off, like it was like pretty cool because I didn't run out of money fast, so I was happy about that. Okay, let me put the rest of these bills in here. The main thing are the main things, which is I'm gonna put utilities here. The main goal is if I could just actually just get up and pay this stuff in the beginning of the week that they're due, that would work wonders for me. I forgot one, my auto insurance. So the goal of it is I'm supposed to see some type of color all throughout the month of June. I really just don't feel like, this is the part of me that I struggle in. Like I want to be so organized, but I'm just not that organized. I wish I had to get some more stickers. And then let me add in my payday. payday, I'll make green. For money, so the 14th and the 18th payday. Okay guys, I'm over it. I'm gonna fill these out as the weeks go by because I'm just not in the mood for this today. So guys, that is it for my calendar. I'm gonna move into, I did my planning. This is like really piss poor planning. I don't know, it's something about when I do the first, that monthly expense, it does something to me because I just get nervous at the fact that it's showing that I have like a negative balance, because I remember the last few times it was showing negative. It didn't work out that way, which is a good thing, but that really scared me. So what I did was I just moved over my savings challenges from April, May, and June. And I think I did it wrong. I think, no, I did it right. I'm sorry. Quarter is 4 times a year. Okay, so April, May, and June, I didn't do anything in April. I started in May, and now I'm into June. So everything from this point on is going to be blue when I color this in. When I finish this, it's going to be $150. I did finish one challenge thus far, and that was from Raised Budget, the Family Roll and Save, and that was $50. So I just set that here, and when I finish with some of my other mini saving challenges, I'll allocate this and figure out where it's going to go. For now, it's just sitting back here in the back of my binder. Okay guys, that is it for me today. That was a long review of my May, closing of my May budget and planning of my June, the month of June's budget. So I will see you during the week. You guys stay blessed, and I'd like to say thank you for stopping by my channel and watching. Thank you for support. Bye.